Good morning. I just finished my protein coffee and I'm kind of sad that it's gone already because it's only 9 in the morning. Usually I can get my protein coffee to stretch till like 10, 11, sometimes 12 or 1 in the afternoon. And honestly, when that happens, it's not good because I should not have caffeine in my system. So we're moving on to water, still doing intuitive eating, basically just waiting until I'm hungry. The only time that I'm allowing myself to not follow intuitive eating is with my protein coffee because I just love my protein coffee that much. I don't want to give it up. I don't want to wait until I'm hungry in the mornings because some mornings, I swear, I don't feel hunger until 11 or 12. And I feel like starting coffee at 11 or 12 when it can take me up to 2 or 3 hours to drink a whole coffee is not a good idea for my sleep. I need to get my sleep in check. I really do, because I think at this point I should just accept that my kids are awake at 5:30 in the morning. That is just the norm. And I guess I shouldn't say kids, because the kid, honestly, sometimes I have to wake him up at like 9 in the morning because he's still sleeping and we got to get moving. It's the baby. The baby is up at 5:30 in the morning every single morning. It doesn't matter if I change his bedtime at all. Doesn't matter at all if I put him to bed a little earlier, a little later, much earlier, right on time. No matter what, he will be up at 5:30 in the morning. So I think I need to just adjust my sleep schedule to that situation. I need to just give in. It is what it is. You want your milk? I just need to give into that situation. It is what it is. Got to adjust my sleep schedule to it. I should probably start taking my magnesium more. I should probably get back on my fish oil because I feel like that would help my brain a little bit more. But something that has been helping my brain so much is this app called Finch. I saw someone randomly recommend it in some YouTube comments somewhere. I wish I could remember where. I do not remember where at all. But it was a YouTube comment that I read that somebody likes to use Finch with their friends specifically. I am all alone, but I might be starting to get my friends on board because I am about 2 weeks into doing Finch and I love it. It basically just gamifies your to-do list. A lot of people use it for their mental health too. It has like, name your emotion right now. It's rate your feelings in this moment, rate your day. And that's great. Love the mental health part. But for me personally, gamifying my to-do list, it has changed everything. My days move so much more smoothly now. I actually read my book this morning because I added in Finch for every 1 page I get 5 energies, I think. And then you can spend your money that you get from getting all of the energy and the stones and whatever. I'm still new to this, so I'm not a pro at all the lingo. But you can spend your money in their shop and you can buy little outfits for your little bird. You can buy things for their house. You can change the color of your bird. It's just so much fun and I love it. So if you have a difficult time and if you want to just like gamify your life, Finch is a good one. Finch is great. I don't remember why I brought up Finch, but it was probably just to brag about how much I've gotten done this morning. I read my book, I unloaded the dishwasher. I already got a whole load of laundry done and I'm on my 2nd load of laundry for the day. I just am getting so much done because of this app because I want to gather all the stones. I want to buy new outfits. And it's kind of itching the scratch of going shopping slightly. I did go shopping the other day, which reminds me, I think today is the day to do the closet clean out. So pretty much every season I do a closet clean out and I think I may have missed my winter closet clean out this year. I'd have to check, but I feel like I do not remember doing a winter closet clean out, and if I did, it was very minimal. So the closet clean out might be a large one, and I also want to try on all of my shorts and see how that's going because I have been losing weight. I'm still stuck at around 200 pounds. I weighed myself this morning and it was 202, which is slightly discouraging because I feel like I've been doing quite a bit. The last vlog I did do a Pilates workout, but for the most part since then, I guess I have been just doing my walking, getting my steps in, and honestly, I feel like this quote-unquote diet that I'm on right now has been very, very helpful. The scale is not moving, but my pants are loose. I need a belt. So I don't know what's going on there. I feel like I am losing weight and the scale just isn't reflecting that. So I'm not looking too deeply into it, but I might be taking a little scale break, I think. I think I need it. When I see that I'm at the same weight that I've been stuck at for the longest time, it makes me feel like, why am I even trying anymore? And I'm okay with fluctuations. I'm fine with it. If the trend is just going down, but I feel like it just has not been going down. It's been very flat for the longest time. I'll even put in, this is the month that I hit around 200 to 202. It's been a long time, and I don't know why. Why is it just staying here? It doesn't matter if, like when I was sick for that month, it doesn't matter if I'm a complete couch potato and I'm eating whatever I want, or if I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which is exercising lightly, but exercising, and making sure that I'm eating a little bit more whole foods, not eating the mac and cheese as much, and trying to control my portions a little bit more and only eating when I'm hungry and stopping when I'm full. It doesn't matter which side of the scale that I'm on, the scale is staying the same. And that's annoying. So I'm taking a scale break and I'm just gonna focus on how my clothes fit, because if I didn't know what the scale was saying right now, I would assume that I am in Wonderland right now because my clothes are looser. At least my pants are. I guess I don't know for my shirts, because my shirts I like to buy a little bit bigger. I don't like things that are tight on my body. I really don't. I just put the baby down for a nap. He was getting a little cranky, and when that happens, usually that means a morning nap is needed. Although usually he does take an afternoon nap, so I'm not sure if he's actually gonna fall asleep or if he just needs a little break. He sounds happy now, so maybe he just needed a break, and also maybe he's about to fall asleep. Who knows? I may take advantage of this time and actually get to that decluttering that I was talking about and trying on my shorts. I would go exercise, but the office, the room where I do all of my exercises, is an absolute mess. There is no floor to be seen, and I'll show you why. It's because I put this together the other day, and it was a process that day. So what happened was, what was on this shelf, it was in our bedroom, and it had all of our video games on it. So I took all the video games off, because if the video games are in an area where the kids can get to, the video games will become broken, basically. So I took all the video games off of the shelf. I put them into our game closet, but there wasn't enough room for all of the games in there. So I had to move our board games from that closet to the closet in the office. So I took everything out of the closet in the office, threw it on the floor, and put all of our games up on the top shelf, so they have their place. And now I need to throw everything back into the closet, but I'm gonna try to do it in a more orderly way. I don't know. This is the spring cleaning mode is upon me right now, and in order for me to declutter, clean, and organize, I need to make a complete tornado first, and that is what it has become. But this spot right here in our house, very nice. I like it. I don't know what I'm going to put on the shelves, because again, that needs to be a child-friendly thing, so I don't think I can put our books out onto it, although I think we need another shelf. We've run out of space on our bookshelf that we have, but that I can't put our books will become ripped if I put them on that shelf. I know it. The kids don't rip their own books, but they will rip mine. I've done enough babbling. I'm gonna go declutter now. Welcome to my closet. So this is how full we are. It's not as bad as it usually is. Right there at the end, that is a bridesmaid's dress. So I need to hang on to that till at least after the wedding I'm in the fall. But if you look at these hangers, some of them are hooked on a different way than others. The ones that are hooked on like this are things that I've worn since I flipped them. The ones hooked like this are things that I have not worn since I flipped them. And some of these things are spring and summer items that are flipped the opposite way. And some of them probably could get donated. So I think I'm going to start by taking all of the flipped hangers off, laying them out, really looking at them, trying them on, seeing what the situation is with the things that I have not worn since I flipped them. And then I will take a look at the things that have been flipped, because even if I've worn them one time, that they flip. So I'm going to double check that these are things that I want to keep. Then I need to go through and get rid of all of my wintry stuff. And then I need to go to the other closet where we keep our out of season clothes, grab those, see what things I want to keep for the summer, and put the winter clothes in the storage closet. If that all makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Here is my closet after taking everything out. And here it all is. This is 35 hangers. Now I'm going to try some of these on. I'm not going to try them all on because I know some of these are going to stay for summer. But I'm going to try on the ones that I don't really remember, refresh my memory. Now that I've lost a little bit of weight, maybe I like it a little bit more, see if I want to keep it. There's going to be a lot of thoughts in my head now. And hopefully I can make them make sense. I can't even speak, so we'll see if my thoughts can figure it out. I have the first item on. It is a pair of pants. I don't know if you can see all of the details. There's like a little bow here. It's supposed to be a paper bag waist. It is not on me. Can we get the vibe a little bit? I need an opinion on these pants, and I will hang on to these until I have at least one opinion from you people. What do we think of this? They're very, very comfortable. Do I look pregnant in them? For one, if I'm sitting like this, like really leaning back, yeah, of course. But here I am relaxed. Like, does this look like an overweight person or a pregnant person? Because I'm not sure what answer I want from that. But also, these are pants that I wear. I do have a part-time job, very, very part-time. So I bought these to wear to my job, and then they got shoved to the back of my closet, and it just, they never got worn. But they are extremely comfortable. But if they don't look work appropriate, it's like business casual, I would say. Or like nice, but chill. Like, I have this pair of gray jeans, like dark gray jeans, almost black jeans, that flare out at the bottom that I wear to this job. And that is just fine for this job. What do we think of this? Is this okay to wear to work? I will await your opinion on that because they are very, very comfortable. I think if these were shorts, they would be an automatic keep because I would wear them in the summer. But since I only wear this for work, I just need an opinion. Can I wear this to work? If not, goodbye. The next thing does not fit. It's this skirt, another work thing. I would wear these with tights, like not see-through tights, but like black tights was the vision, and I bought them. They're very close. Well, very might be an overstatement. They're somewhat close to closing, and I feel like this skirt gives me fall vibes. I'm going to put it in with the clothes that are being stored away for the season, and we will revisit this in the fall, and if it doesn't fit then, mark my words, it's gone. Goodbye. But, oh, it would be so cute with like a little sweater and the tights, and the vibe is that, honestly, even if it doesn't fit in the fall, I might hang on to it because I like the idea of this skirt. And it might be the millennial in me, but that's okay. Next is another skirt, this yellow one. Similar vibe. I love this color yellow so much, but every time I wear it, I feel like it's just really not my color, and I hate it on me, and yet I continue to buy yellow things because it's my favorite color. This is another one. I want your opinion because it does zip. It's fine. I don't know if I would work in this because I don't know if it's comfortable enough for my job for me to work in it. I feel like I can see every crevice. I have really bad eyesight, so I'm trying to like at my camera and see if I like this or not. I'll probably decide as soon as I'm editing this. Do I like this? would I wear this? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like I don't like this skirt. Yeah, this skirt is a donate. It's gonna go because I just don't like this color on me. Every once in a while, I'll find one thing that fits my vibe in this color, and this just is not it. And this situation, no, it's gonna go. I used to wear these leggings all the time to work. They're like a business legging. I feel like you can't really see. Like when you're thinking legging, don't think athletic legging. Think work pant meets legging situation. And I don't know if this is the vibe anymore. Maybe I'll keep one because I have 3 of them. I have one in black. This one can go, honestly. It's starting to pill a little bit. And the black just shows everything. It picks up everything. It shows everything. The black can go. And then I have the like maroonish burgundy pair. I think this one can go too because I don't have that much in my closet that actually matches with this. I think I just bought this because it fit me and I needed something to wear to work. This shirt used to be my favorite and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, what was I thinking? I wore this so much. It looks, with this detail, I'm embarrassed. This was my favorite and honestly, I get it. This is comfortable. This is giving something. I don't know why It's probably because of that tie-dye phase I went through. Like, this is kind of a business tie-dye. And I also like florals. It kind of gives, like, flower petal, too. But I can't get over this neckline and just the shape of it. I look like somebody from the 70s, which could be a vibe. Me rethinking this. No, this has to go. Oh, this is comfy. You can see right through it, though, can't you? It's comfortable. It's about where that stops. I think I'm gonna donate this one. So I'm not sure why this one was flipped. I wear this almost every time I make pizza. So this is in the rotation. Another example of me buying that yellow color. It's very tight at the bottom for some reason. I feel like it's supposed to be up a little bit and then it like billows, maybe? Is that how it's supposed to be? Is it kind of supposed to be croppy? Please ignore my belly. I'm going to put this one away till fall and revisit it because I feel like I may actually like this a lot better if I lose a little bit more weight. And that's the trajectory that I'm on. Like, I am keeping my mindset to I will lose weight. I'm not being delusional about it. Like, I'm not going to be a size small by the next time I do my closet clean out. That's not happening. But if something is close, or if I feel like I will like it a little bit more if it's a little less tight. Like, if this was a little less tight, I'd be so much more comfortable in it. So we're going to store this until fall and make a decision then. I went through a moment where I was just buying plain colored t-shirts because I was like, that's going to be my thing. We're just going to be boring. This is very loose now. I might switch this over to my workout drawer, which is another thing that I honestly need to go through, but that is not happening today. I'm going to switch this over to my workout drawer, and this is going to be a shirt that I wear with some bike shorts and just nice loose fitting things. I've been trying to find loose t-shirts at thrift stores that I kind of like, and I haven't really had any luck. Maybe I just needed to go through my t-shirt section in my closet. There's that yellow again. There it is. It needs to be tucked, right? I'm thinking, because if I wear this to work, I think I'll need to wear a shirt underneath it in case it starts slipping. Well, actually, it might be fine. It might be fine for work. Opinions. I think I could wear this to work or in the summer. Actually, I don't hate it. Yeah, keeping this one. Okay. I love this. Look at Mickey. I remember one time a Dunkin' employee complimented this, and I will hold on to that for the rest of my life, even though it was 4 years ago. And yet I don't rewear it. I don't know. I think I need to put this in our outerwear closet, because I'm not just going to wear this around the house. It's a windbreaker. It might be time. Might be time to, oh, well. This has been in every single declutter video I've ever posted. And I think I have the same reaction every single time. Also, sorry for the lack of my forehead. This is the angle that works. Okay, give me an opinion on both the shirt and my feelings. I have had this shirt since 2018. I've worn it 3 times since then. That means I should get rid of it, right? Well, I stopped wearing it because I gained so much weight that the cropped was making me uncomfy. And I feel like I'm getting close to the comfy. So do you think that we store this until the fall and I finally make a decision then? Although I'm going to forget that I'm giving this shirt an ultimatum. Do we think I should wait and hold on to it? Or do we think that I should just bite the bullet and get rid of it? Because I love Disney. I'm not a crazy Disney adult. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World. I don't foresee that in my future because it's expensive and it seems very stressful. But I love Disney. I have a Disney tattoo on my shoulder here. Yeah, I'll show you in another outfit. I have a Disney tattoo for Rapunzel, my favorite Disney princess, and I don't have much for Disney merch besides my Rapunzel jammies, which I wore last night. Very comfortable. Here's my Rapunzel pop figure that I found at Goodwill, and I can't believe that I found her. I have been looking for her forever, and I found her at Goodwill. Who got rid of her? Back to the shirt. Opinion on whether or not I should get rid of it. You can take into account if you think this looks bad. Please tell me if your opinion is because it looks bad or because it looks good. I am kind of uncomfy. It hits right at my belly button. My belly button is right there. And that makes me uncomfy. I guess I could wear like a tank top under it to kind of do a little extra coverage, make me feel a little better. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. Opinions, please. Okay, this shirt was in my very first closet clean out. I know solely because it is on the thumbnail. And I feel like I had a very like iffy relationship with it. But now I kind of love it. There's that tattoo. There it is. Isn't she pretty? I got her when I was 18, almost 19, or very young 19. The only issue with it is that I think I would have to go braless. Like, I don't know what else I would do. So I'm going to put it back in the closet because I like it otherwise. Otherwise, other than the bra situation, picture this with a pair of denim shorts. I could even be a millennial and tuck. Tuck. So much cuter. Why do people hate on the tuck? It gives you a waist. Now this tank top. Again, we tuck. Am I moving on from this color yet? Probably not. The sweatshirt I was in this morning was the same color. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I thought maybe because it's a little bit large, I'd get rid of it, or maybe that I was getting over the color because I'm starting to move into my green era. I love green right now for clothes on me. It just always looks good for some reason. Well, maybe it's the red hair. That's probably it. But this was me. before, and maybe it's still me with some green every once in a while. This is the shirt that I wore in the pictures that made me want to start losing weight. I feel like it should be looser than this. I wore this when this was like really tight. That seems not okay. Okay. Give me an opinion on this. Cute for like every day in the summer. Cute for working out, like move this to my exercise drawer, or donate. I await your opinion. I feel like this dress shouldn't even be in this pile because this is like my go-to wedding guest dress. It's so comfortable. Is this tied? Yes, it is. Okay. It's so comfortable. It looks nice. If you have any ideas for what else I can do, like a jacket or something, I wonder if I put on a denim jacket, can I make this a little more casual? Okay. I would like this if the denim jacket was a little more cropped, I think. I think with it this length on a dress, maybe not, or maybe just not this dress. This one was also in the rotation for weddings. It's a little bit shorter. See, I love a floral. And I love this color. This is it green or is it green blue? I don't know, but I love this color, especially with my hair now. It looks even better than last year when my hair was my natural color. A little bit like more of a dirty blonde was what my natural hair was. I feel like I need to wear my hair up with this though, right? I also feel like my waist needs something. Do I belt it or not? That might be me just having body issues and being like, I have a waist, I swear. I'm not a rectangle. This dress was a go-to when I was pregnant with both of my kids. It looks so much cuter with a bump. It really does. But I'm keeping it because I still like it. This is still very comfortable. I can see myself just hanging out outside in this, just in my yard without it being like I'm dressed too fancy. And I feel like I can have my hair down with this, or I could have my hair up with this, right? It's almost like I'm wearing a t-shirt and no pants. That's what it feels like. I was very into, this is just a Walmart dress. I was very into this when I was pregnant too. Yeah, this is another good, like, chilling in my yard dress. Sometimes I just don't want to wear pants, and this is great. Very casual dress for that situation. Keeping that. So of the 35 items, 12 are going back into my closet, 10 are going into storage, and the rest, math, that's getting donated. All right, back into the closet we go. Here's my closet after getting all of the winter stuff out and decluttering, so a little bit more space. The next thing that I need to do is just flip all of my hangers so that I can do this again probably in the fall or right before winter. Well, I wanted to go through all of my spring and summer stuff. I did actually bring my bag in here. It's not as big as all the stuff that I put away for winter, so it shouldn't take me as long, and then I have to go through shorts too, but the day just got busy. The baby woke up from his nap, the kid came home from school, we had lunch, I made myself a salad, and I've still been craving salad like crazy lately, and again, not gonna question it because it's a healthy craving. That's good. So made a taco salad today, and then we cleaned up and I read my book for a little bit longer. I read almost 40 pages today, which usually I read 0, but I've been telling myself since the year started that I was going to finish this book, and I have not touched it since probably October. I need to start working on that. And again, the Finch app is being very motivating for me to read my pages because I just made my own goal to read 1 page, and I finished that goal 40 times today. it feels very accomplishing that, you know, I was like, I'll just read a couple of pages. And once I started reading one, it's like I just kept going and I'm enjoying my book. It's just starting really anything is really difficult for me. Besides like cleaning and organizing, I kind of autopilot on that. I enjoy cleaning and organizing. I'll get up and do that, but things like I've been meaning to read for forever, things like editing my videos, for some reason it's really hard for me to get started, but once I do, get in the zone and then I get really into it. Also making art, I've been meaning to do for forever. It's just the process of getting all of my stuff out. Oh, it's so it just is, getting it all out is something that I don't want to do. And then I have to sit down and then I have to do it. But then once I'm doing it, I'm happy, I'm into it, and I need to get back into it. So yeah, my day is not super exciting. Decided to skip the exercise for today and have a rest day just because I honestly got quite a few steps just from my busy morning, and then even from trying on all of those clothes, I got a lot of steps in. So my steps are doing pretty good. And I wanted to do an exercise because MK Fit uploaded a Tate McRae workout, and I really want to do that. I just don't have the space for it because my office is full of just junk. So I should probably just go and clean that. And I really don't even want to show you the state of that room. It's a mess. And I bet you anything, it'll only take me like half an hour to clean it up because I just have to shove everything back into the closet. We're getting some more shelves for our storage, so that should make that closet a little bit better. It's kind of our extra closet because it's in our spare bedroom, which we use as the office, and just everything that we need in the future but we don't need right now is kind of shoved into that closet. So taking things out of there is annoying, and putting things back in there is annoying. But when we do our outdoor spring cleaning, that is when we're going to go to Menards, buy a shelving unit, buy some storage bins, and hopefully that issue will not be an issue anymore. I would love to have that closet just for cycling through our clothes a little bit more. I have a drawer in here that has clothes that just I can't let go of from when I was a smaller weight. But I'm hopeful that I'll fit in them someday. I may get rid of some, I don't know. The drawers are another thing that I'm going to go through. So in future vlogs, one, I'm going to go through all of my spring summer stuff and see what I'm keeping and put the rest of it in my closet. And another thing I'm going to do is my dresser right over here. It's behind the camera, so I'm just staring at it. The looming. I have 2 drawers of workout clothes, which can be sorted a little bit better, I think. I have a drawer of PJ pants and PJ shirts, and then a drawer of dream clothes. But anyways, the kid is calling to me, so I better get going. I will see you around dinner time. For dinner, I made a barbecue chicken, just shredded up in the crock pot. And I decided instead of doing a bun like I normally would do, I'd normally do like a super cheap hamburger bun. I saw this at Aldi. Everything's sourdough. And I think sourdough is, and I could be wrong here, I think sourdough is supposed to be one of the better breads for you. Like if you're going to use the calories on bread, sourdough is the one to go for. And it is 120 calories for about 2 slices. And I think it's about because like this one down here is really thick. And the one that started at the beginning was like thin, but small around. So about 120. So I'm gonna take 2 slices of this sourdough, and it is so good and it's so pretty. You want one too? So I got my sourdough. I also made broccoli in the oven. I just roasted it and I added some seasoning to it. And then we have roasted potatoes. And the kids had like roasted green beans, so that found its way onto my plate too. That is the vegetable situation. Now I'm gonna get myself some chicken on my sourdough. And there it is. Look at how pretty. I love it. It's sourdough. This is going to definitely be a rebuy because I was just like, I know you can go to a bakery and get legitimate sourdough from a baker that made it like that morning, but I can't go to more than one place for groceries, and Aldi is the place that I go. So the fact that they have sourdough, oh, so good. I'm gonna rebuy this, and maybe someday I will buy sourdough from a baker. My sister makes sourdough, so every once in a while I get legitimate sourdough. And then I eat so much of it when, maybe it's not a good idea for me to go and get like legitimate sourdough because it is so good. I can't control myself. Like I was driving home with the loaf in the passenger seat and I was just like, I just touched the crock pot. It was a little warm and I got scared that it was going to be hot. So today wasn't the best day for my intuitive eating because I did steal the kids' snack. They were having like these pretzel chips that I saw at Aldi, and they're actually really good and really tasty. And then I opened up a root beer to go with it. Well, because I keep my filtered water in the fridge because I won't drink water unless it's cold. And I had just refilled my pitcher and it wasn't cold yet, so I went for a root beer. Now I got water though. So, yeah. The intuitive eating, not great because I was eating when I wasn't hungry. And I'm gonna forgive myself for it because the past couple days I've done really, really good. So one day isn't gonna kill me. And I don't think I even went all that overboard. I had some of their pretzel chips, I had a soda, and I had a little bit of, was it 90% dark chocolate? It was either 85 or 90, I don't remember. I opened it and I broke it up into little pieces and threw it in the freezer. So I don't have the packaging anymore. But I remember I'm making my way up in the dark chocolate to get as high as I can go, and I think 98 is the highest you can go. I don't think I'll ever get to 98. 90 will probably be my max, maybe 95, I don't know. We'll see. But I need dark chocolate in my life, and I, at one point, really enjoyed the darkest chocolate possible. I want to get back to that because that's, I believe, the healthiest chocolate that you can have. My kids are very loud during dinner, and I was going to have a whole talk about what my intuitive eating is. I think we're just gonna save that for another vlog because I don't think there will be peace. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye. This is so much better on sourdough. I am speechless.